Well, spring is upon us and it's about to be sprung. And your lawn looks like garbage. Welcome to the Joneses factory. You want to be that guy pissing off the neighbors because your lawn came in fantastically green before everybody else's. Well, today we're gonna go over just that. My tips and tricks to get that quick start of greening up. Tissue that's here, this brown, it's dead. We've got to deal with all that dead grass that's there. And the best thing that you could use is number one, a scalp mow, just to chop the dead head right off the top. My lawn journey starts now. Now we want to do this because again, that tissue is dead. It's just taking away the green, and one way or another, that tissue is going to go back into the lawn. Second of all, but one of the biggest concerns I have is just getting all this garbage off of the lawn. I mean, number one, this isn't going to be good for my mower. And so I want to make sure that we get all that done. If you have a dethatcher or a scarifier, one of my all-time favorite tools if you guys have been watching this channel, something that I use all the time, at least once a month on my own lawn. It's just like using a scalp brush. It's gonna clear out all the dead debris. It's gonna help that fertilizer get into the soil where it needs to be. Now, if you just want to use the dethatcher, use that. I highly recommend using the Scarifier. What it's gonna do is dig a bunch of grooves in the lawn, and it's going to dig through the root layer and promote new, healthy grass. Now, first of all, I'm very familiar. These look like Fisher-Price pop-up toys, but they're my absolute favorite. These two, this is the Ryobi wireless. Get about 20 minutes battery time on this, so if you're doing maintenance cleanings, it works out fantastic. Now, this is the dethatcher blade that I was telling you about. It just literally looks like a scalp brush for the lawn. Haven't used it this season, so we're breaking her out, baby. This right here is the Scarifier cartridge. Now, both of these have interchangeable cartridges, which is why I absolutely love them the most. But to be honest with you, most of the generics that you're gonna find on Amazon actually work really, really well. And if you get it somewhere between $100, $180, $200, fantastic tool, but you wanna make sure you have both cartridges, this one and the other one. They're interchangeable with their own brands. You can't really swap them out, Ryobi from the Sunjoe and the Sunjoe to the Ryobi, so just be aware of that. A lot of you guys hit me up on the regular, want to know which is better, if you're gonna run the Scarify first or if you're gonna run the dethatcher first. And truth be told, it doesn't really matter. Traditionally, I like to run the dethatcher first just to comb everything off the bottom. But if you've got a ton of just sticky, icky, dead grass just sticking on the surface, there is a lot of benefits to using the Scarifier first. I've tried these on hundreds of lawns, these machines. And yeah, if you haven't done it for a long time, Scarifier first. I'm gonna go ahead and Scarify first just to switch it up a bit on this round. Keep in mind, if you're gonna be running a Scarifier or a dethatcher on your lawn after you've done your pre-emergent, you're gonna cream the pre-emergent. You just have to understand that. But if you have the necessity, if you've got dead grass in your lawn, pre-emergent never really got where it was supposed to go anyway, so you might as well just do it. So look at these results. This is absolutely crazy. Now I know it looks like we've got a ton of haloing and browns, because we do, right? I mean, look at this. This is what we want to see, right? It's these little track marks everywhere. I'm gonna go over this a second time after I blow this all off. But look at the amount of just crap that we have. Now the best part is some of this is live and you're thinking, oh man, do you really want to do that? Yes, because I want to increase new vertical growth, especially new growth that doesn't have any dead on it. So after I get this cleaned off, show you the results. I'm gonna go over it another time, and tonight's getting a little bit late, so I'll show you the results tomorrow. These are the days of my lawn. Let's go check my results, shall we? I ended up scarifying my lawn. Got a ton of debris here, ton of what we would consider thatch, and that's the number one target that we have with Scarifying. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking out there, hey, color hasn't moved much, but it really has. Check this out. Most of what we're dealing with is just topical debris with the brownness, and I get it out of the way. Whee! Now, much greener. If we look at the actual base of the grass, got a few of these tips that are brown. Once we get a cut in here, it's gonna look fantastic. But one thing I discovered, right, is the bag on the Ryobi is next to useless. I was really hoping to dethatch this today with the Ryobi. My blower sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but it's not blowing. So I've got a carb issue on that I'm not too sure how to fix. So what I'm gonna do is put the bagger on the Sun Joe, let it rip, tater chip. Look at the difference. Look at between this side and this side. It's all working. Still digging those grooves, right? With the dethatcher, not a problem. We're gonna kind of beat this lawn up a little bit, kind of make it worse before it gets better. But I mean, here you could really see the difference between like this side and this side. And got a little bit ways to go. I mean, look at the view. Things are good today. Tell you what, this is such a simple device, and this is by far my favorite tool for any of you homeowners out there to own, because talk about a color change. My goodness. Check this out. This is an amazing change from yesterday, right? So now I've got everything looking, and these are the days of my lawn. So the real question is, what kind of fertilizer is Ginger putting down? How am I going to do this? Well, I'm going to slow cook it. That's what I'm going to do. My region is traditionally low in nitrogen. I like to put it down weekly or every other week. Ryegrass, which is what I have in the front, it's a little bit sensitive. It's really easy. I take the bag number, divide it by 100 by the bag number, which is 5 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet for what I'm gonna put down, because it's a simple 20-0-0, just pure ammonium sulfate. For now, the goal is to put down about 1/4 pound of N right now. So I'm gonna take that 5 pounds, divide that by 4, and so I'm gonna be about 1.25 pounds per 1,000 square feet. And then here in a week, I'm gonna reevaluate, and then if I wanna put down another 1.5 pounds, I can do that. I like to slow feed it. I personally stay away from pre-emergence. I just cut my lawn often enough where I'm really not gonna get a lot of weed activity. And I'm also dethatching my lawn at least monthly. And because I'm doing that, it just doesn't allow a lot of these weed seeds to germinate. So I'm getting natural pre-emergence. Pre-emergence is a little bit of downside. You're gonna get a little root curling or curling of the roots, so you don't quite get that root growth that I like to have. Now, what in the world am I gonna do with my bald spot? Oh, sorry, got a little personal there. One optional step that you're gonna wanna look at is seeding bald areas. So if you've got areas of your lawn like I do, I have a species of grass that's gonna grow back together. So this area I'm not concerned about, but this larger area, that's gonna take almost 6 months before that is filled in. And same with this larger area that I have here. It's just way too big. Spring seed is probably one of the most difficult things that you can do, but it's well worth doing. The biggest issue is again, just keep the area damp for 3 to 5 weeks. You can do dormant seeding this time of the year. You're still gonna get 70% seed germination out of it, which is sufficient. So I'm gonna start now. We're still gonna see frost and freezes all the way through Mother's Day in my region, but you watch. We'll get these areas done and done fast. So seeding, fantastic idea. Man, would you check them apples out? Man, this is crazy results. This ryegrass is pushing really hard. Today, I went through and started doing my backyard too, and ended up with really good results on that too. We'll check that out in 7 days. I'll post the video so you guys can see it. But man, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up down in the comments down below. You know, I'd love to help you guys out. Till next time, guys, this is the Ginger. We're slaying lawns.